do not want the musician to be important, they remove the musician. So in modern European realistic theater, there is no music, so there is no musician. If there is music, as in ballet, they still don't want the musician to be seen. So what they do, they make a pit. They make a pit or a place for the musician to sit below so that the musician is again not seen. Musicians should only be heard. But then the Indian musician had to be seen. Because the Indian musician was part of that Angik movement also. See, these are important things. Cultural differences are there because of a cultural frame of mind. And we should try to grasp them as to why they are there. When you see a modern European 16th, 17th century onwards orchestra, you find they are playing very stiff. They don't want to be seen that much. They are highly disciplined. And it is only the conductor who is making all those movements. Because his body is constantly changing according to the slightest rise and fall in the pitch and in the whole composition. It is his baton and it is the body. That is the controlling. Similarly, if you can draw the parallel, that was the Indian drummer and Indian music. Because music controlled every movement of the actor, of the dancer, of the performer. And hence the stage was made in this particular manner. This was the reason the vedika was placed between the two doors. Then there were several rules as to who is going to enter from the right door and left door. And when we go to the 13th and 14th chapter, then we'll talk about it and how you would go around the stage. These were the main features of the stage. Because I just want you to know a little bit about it historically and how actually the stage was constructed and what were the different shapes is not going to be much of interest, and it's not a primary feature. Those of you who are interested can read some more material, including my book, which has a detailed description on what exactly, and diagrams and all these controversies, etc. So, the ranga was created only in wood. Everything was perishable. And if everything was perishable, and if it was deliberately removed, just as a wedding mandap is removed today, you are not going to find any historical evidence of the ancient Indian theatre. It's not possible. One of the words which they use about what is the way of making theatre, they use the word pusta, from which you have the word pustaka. You know what pustak means? Something which has been put together. Because you take various talapatras and then you sew them together, and that is what you make as a pusta. And that is a book, a pustak. Similarly, the stage was made from all kinds of material, but not from stone. It was wood, it was soil, it was all kinds of other material, but all perishable. So that is the primary reason why. Do we have any images of it? Unfortunately, we don't even have any images. Maybe some people might have done some paintings. But then painting itself is a perishable thing. And what we do see and we do know is the dancing in the temples. Because it is from the architectural texts, the texts of architecture, Vastu Shastras, that we have descriptions how to make a temple and where will be the Nritta Mandap and how big it would be and how there would be an entrance, or outside the Garbhagriha that there would be dance. But then remember, that is only one kind of dramatic performance. The kind which is now surviving today as the classical dance. You should not entertain the illusion that the present day Bharatnatyam, Odissi, Kathakali, etc. is entirely representative of the ancient theatre. It derives from ancient theatre, but it is essentially an art form which is meant for performance either in the temple in front of the